Hi,
Hi,
this is
this is
Anuja.
yeah, sorry. This is Chinmay, social media manager of ITINE. Hi.
How are you? Can you
Hi,
hear
Chinmay.
us?
Hi. And yes, I can hear you. I hope I'm audible to you.
Yep,
Yes, yes.
very much. Okay, so how are you?
I'm doing great. Great. Uh,
Okay, so we have a very candid conversation. We have a very candid conversation right now. So we'll just talk about your experiences and your journey, basically. So my first question is, which bike do you have right now?
so I own Bajaj Dominar 400 2017 edition. So that's my first bike, and this is my first bike which I bought, and it stays with me since last 2 years. So I own Bajaj Dominar 400 2017 edition. So that's my first bike, and this is my first bike which I bought, and it stays with me since last 2 years.
And how many rides have you done on that bike?
I have clocked approximate 80,000 kilometer on this bike, and overall I have clocked almost 1.5 lakh kilometers.
Oh, okay.
Huge.
And the rides included which all places?
I'm sorry, you're cutting off.
So my
I'm so
question
sorry.
was like, how many locations have you been on? Like, what all destinations did you uh, reach on that bike?
So there are so there are number of destinations. I was riding since last 12 years, and I started documenting it since last 2.5 years. So my journey by car also, and in case we had a focus on youth we used to ride motorcycles all the time. Apart from that, in the north side, yeah, east side and south side is Lucknow. That's again in the Maharashtrian. But I have covered approximate 12 states rides in this entire journey.
Wow, that's a lot. So, how did you get into biking adventures? What caught your interest?
Uh, so basically, I was riding. I was riding since last 12 years, as I said. But it's just a friends. My friends, they were into the riding, and I don't have the bike. I was having that Activa scooter with me only, with my friends. So I used to go with them as a senior, and I started loving that feeling. I started loving that that breeze, the feel of nature, the bike sounds and everything. So that's what I fall in love with the biking and so I started again with trying from my Activa, and then eventually I bought my first bike, which is Dominar, and yeah, that's how it started. So yeah, I highly say ki friends are the first thing.
Okay.
And where are you planning to go next? When is your next trip?
So in monsoon, I'm planning. So next month, I'm leaving for Spiti. So in August, I'm planning Spiti with my friends. So from Mumbai till Spiti, entire setup, and come back. So after that, around 12 to 14 days, actually. So that's how the plan is. Next after next month, August, because I'm working in August, doing my job also, and I travel on weekends. So I hardly take big leaves on once in a few months. So that's how I make my plans. For the next month, there will be Independence Day. So Monday I got a leave. So Tuesday till Friday, only 4 days leave, and I have to cover 7 to 8 days of work. So that's how I plan. So next month I'll be heading towards north again, and again in September I'm planning for the east side, in Vizag and that part of India. And in the winter, I mean, I'm planning. That's not the itinerary not found, not prepared, but yeah, I'm planning on it.
Will you be taking a bike?
Yes, definitely, I'm planning with that.
So you said
So
you're
I've done.
working.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so my question was, you said you're working professionally. So how do you manage your time? You only go on weekends. So how do your weekend plans work? Like when do you leave and what is the destination in mind?
Uh, uh, I'm sorry. Let me just switch my internet connection because I can't hear you clearly. Let me switch
Yeah,
my
yeah, sure.
to the mobile data. Bear with me, please. It should be fine now. Let's try. I'm so sorry. Can you please repeat your question one more time?
Yeah, no problem. I think the rains have ruined a lot of network connections here.
Yeah.
So my question was, you said you're working professionally and you only get to go on rides on the weekends, right? So how do you
Yeah.
manage your weekend rides? Like, what is the destination in mind and how do you plan that?
So, weekend wise, see, because I have to look after them also. Like, if I'm doing 10 days, right, 10 days of rides, then my entire month content is almost ready. Because even if a frequency of 2 videos per week, then that is 12 to 15 videos is sufficient for a month. So, barely one big ride, then again next month short ride of breakfast ride, like today morning 5 o'clock I start, and by 9 or 10 I finish. So that's how I manage my content. On weekends, if there is no big ride, then I do this short rides in the nearby places to Mumbai, Pune, and these places I show in a ride.
So people who want
Take up
to,
the sorry, yeah.
so my question was, people who want to take up the short rides, like leave at 5 a.m. and come back home by 10, what are the locations you would suggest?
There are a lot of locations. I have already, there is a playlist of mine. I have, put it my all the videos of the breakfast ride over there. So in Pune and in Pune also, Moishi and Lonavala. Even in Moishi, Lonavala, Kandivali, there are lots of hidden places and the offers are available. Again, if you ask me, in Mumbai side, there are there are 7 to 8 dams over there, who people are not aware of. They only know Tamsa and Bhakta Dam, which is very popular to lot of people. So, I used to search that. I used to reach out to the locals. By God's grace, I have the public local connection. I have very good there. So that's how I reach out to them and get the knowledge and try to, create content out of it. So in Mumbai also there are dams, there are forest areas, wherein you can just easily take a permission and go. There is no harm, so people, I always try to figure out these areas where people are not used to it, and my target, by creating awareness and travel as much as you can with the situation of whatever time you have. In Mumbai, there are lots of places. I have people only know Lonavala, then Matheran, and it's enough like that. Again, I stayed in Thane, which is very close to Mumbai. So Thane se there is a 50 kilometer, just a 50 kilometer away. There are 3 dams, and I visited there last month, and it is so beautiful. And right now in or the Vidyarthi Ashram. Just 50 kilometers. You hardly take 1.5 hours to reach there and come back. If you are working professional also, early morning if you start, you can come easily. जब भी आपका अपना work from home start होता है, by that time you can come back again. Yeah, that's how it is.
Since you always plan it, or do you like decide the
Spot.
location impromptu?
Yeah, most of the time it is planned, but I like the unplanned location also. Like last week, I went on a drive. It's not a bike ride, but I just went on a drive with my wife. So मेरा एक बड़ा ride हो गया था छोटा. Cruising coastal I was doing like 15 days का ride. So when I came back, she was very angry. So I need to calm her down. So that's why I took her to the drive. So we were driving in Igatpuri side and we discovered there is a hill station called Suryama. People don't know about it. I checked on YouTube, there are hardly a few videos. So people are not aware about it. We went there, we've been there, we do a camping and there was lots of fun. I took a drone shot also of the clouds and roads. It was ultimate experience. And yeah, that's how it is. So this time I didn't plan for it, but I end up searching for a good location by connecting the people.
So my question was, majority of bikers want to go up north, like Leh Ladakh, Delhi, Shimla, Spiti Valley, but you started exploring Maharashtra first, and be it your Konkan ride, your Konkan stretch. So what gave you the motivation to first discover Maharashtra and then go out?
I strongly feel Maharashtra has a hybrid nature. It's not only about mountains. It's not only beaches. It has everything. You go, you'll see the Sahyadri range, which is very beautiful. You won't be able to see this kind of nature anywhere in India. Then you come to Konkan side, their languages, their food, and the nature is altogether different. So if you go north, you'll see the mountains. If you go south, you'll see the mountains plus most of the seaside, the seashore. But if you come to Maharashtra, you'll see everything. And the nature over here is altogether different. And that's why I started. And again, the job issue or the leaves wala jo part hai, that contains stick me to the Maharashtra, so that I can explore and come back immediately after leave and start working also. So, but yes, there is a lot of hidden beauties of Maharashtra which is unexplored, and I want to explore that.
So, could you name a few places that are left pretty unexplored? A lot of people keep going to Lohagarh, keep going to Mathera, Lonavala. There's so much traffic on the roads right now. Tamini Ghat is full of cars, nowhere to go anywhere. So, could you tell us places that you've been to which are not as much explored?
Places is, I say, just 70 to 80 kilometers from here. Palghar district is totally unexplored. I have barely seen the videos of Palghar on YouTube or any social media. So Palghar, I already have a list of Palghar में जो जो destination can cover. Like people only go to Jalha, but there is only that destination also left. So Jawhar, Palghar side, then Dahanu side, again on the Igatpuri, towards Igatpuri, the Palghar wala side, even that is unexplored. Moshi, in Moshi, there are lots of hidden places and treks who are arranged. Like Sundarban, people do go. Veera waterfall, which is closed now, people used to go there. But there are also unexplored places like Kadwe Hill. There is a banner, Kadwe named banner, which is unexplored. Palghar Hilla is totally unexplored. So in this monsoon also, I'm planning to come up with a series of Palghar Hills, so that people can relate, and they everyone but they don't come to the Palghar district. And I'm damn sure that once they explore this region of Maharashtra, the starting point of Maharashtra, Palghar is on the north side of India. So definitely, definitely, the people get to know, and they'll definitely come and visit this place.
Okay, that was a lot of places. uh,
Yeah.
so, what was, according to you, in your experience, probably one of the best rides you've had
I still
in terms
remember
of
in terms of
the nature, the people, just your experience?
yes. So I remember I was riding. This was my first ride, and again I was riding in the Palghar district with my friends, and I was not having my bike at that time, so I was still young. So in a regular interval we used to switch, and I used to ride. So at the time my turn comes, I was like a small kid having the goodies, and I used to do like that, and it was so memorable. It was raining like cats and dogs, and we were riding, of course, with the full riding gears. But the the feeling of first ride, and the feeling of yes, that this is what you want to do, that feeling came that time. So that was a special ride for me, along with my friends, hitting roads in this rain. So yeah.
What's the longest ride you've been on?
So that was my first long ride, and longest as of now is 5,800 kilometer from Mumbai, Leh, entire circuit of Leh Ladakh, and from back to Mumbai, Ladakh, which I did on 2019 in 14 days. It was a 14-day ride, and
Okay.
I was solo on that ride. So yeah, solo ride, first solo ride, and yeah, 5,800 kilometers.
How was your experience of solo ride?
I strongly feel solo and group ride. They both have, their own challenges and advantages also. I hardly suggest if anyone who are not, did any solo these are the things that I make sure whenever I start the journey, I upload the group rides. So that's how the solo ride, and that's what makes it interesting.
And what are the safety measures do you follow while riding on a trip?
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry, I can't hear
Yes.
you. Let me reconnect. Am I audible?
Yes.
I can hear you now. I don't know.
So I was saying, what are the safety measures do you, follow while riding alone or in groups?
So safety, like not me. Everyone should be in the full riding gears to the best possible quality, because I know riding gears are expensive, but they are not as expensive as your bike. So I strongly feel if you have a budget of getting a good bike, if you have budget of spending 3 to 4 lakhs on your bike, then I think 50,000 on your life is is just a blink. So I strongly feel riding gear should be the priority. And apart from that, if I'm solo, I in India, solo riding is not as safe as it seems like. If I'm doing a solo ride, I always for the hotels there.
So, while you're traveling, do you prefer hotels mostly or homestays, hostels, and
I pref- I prefer hostels and homestays. Hotels, I'm not, I don't like it much because it don't give you the feel. I feel there's a huge of opportunity if you stay in hotels. So if you stay with homestay, then you will get to, connect with the local, have their food, share the stories, hear the stories of the locals. That's how it is. And if you check into the hostel, then you'll get to see the like-minded people around you. So there will be a tribe, there will be hippies around you, and you'll get to the story sharing will be there. So that's how I like to stay with the homestays and the hotels, the hostels.
So, how now that you're talking about people, how welcoming were people? Every ride that you've been on, how welcoming were people, especially in Maharashtra?
Maharashtra, being a local, I've never faced any challenges to ride in Maharashtra or something like that. I mean, if there is any emergency or if there is any issues, I just need to speak on my regional language and sorted. Everything is sorted. People in Maharashtra, especially the rural side of Maharashtra, they are very kind. They are very welcoming. They'll offer you everything. You just go there. You just ask for help, and they'll happy to help you in all ways. So Maharashtra, there is no challenges at all. Of course, in other part of Maharashtra, I mean, other than Maharashtra, also there will be a no challenge, and I didn't face any challenges at all. But Maharashtra itself, that homely feeling was always there throughout my any ride or any traveling distance.
And about travel gear, what all travel gears do you have? Do you use?
I have all the travel gears, starting from the helmet, jacket, riding pants, then knee guards and riding boots and everything. I mean, knuckle guards, everything, gloves, everything. So, people who started initially, they don't have, budget to get the gears, or they don't have budget to ride the bike also. I always say to the people that, bike is not important. That what you do with that bike or how you travel, you're riding with a 200 kmph is not a fun actually in India road. You need to feel the ride. You need to feel your journey. You need to understand the nature. You need to feel the nature. So for that, bike doesn't matter. You can ride on 100 cc bike also. You can ride on 1000 cc bike also. That doesn't matter. But yes, if you don't have budget for the riding gear, then at least start initially. At least start from the knee guards and the elbow guards and helmet. So this should be a basic, I feel. So later on, the later part of ride, everyone can upgrade their stuff. But at least start with something uh, rather than nothing.
also,
Right.
can you tell us which one is your favorite bike?
My favorite my favorite bike is BMW GS 1250 18 inch. So, yes.
Do you aim to buy that one day?
Yes, I will buy that one day for sure. But I mean, there is no target that I need to buy in next 1 year or 2 year. I will buy. That's my dream, so I will buy. That's not an issue. But I'm happy. मैं उतना ही खुश हूँ उतने मेरे डोमिनर के ऊपर भी जितना मैं उसके ऊपर हूँ. So no problem.
So that was lovely. So I
Yeah.
think we're done with our side of questions. Do you have anything to share with us, or
Uh, no, I mean it was really great, and it. I really thank you for this opportunity for having me here. I remember I worked with the different brands, so I worked with different riding brands, biking brands, tire brands, and whatnot. But to get to know each other by doing this conversation, such kind of a forum, is barely seen. So I hardly see. I did this for Bitera and couple of brands, but not everyone is so open and everyone is so welcoming for arranging such conversation. Thank you so much for that.
thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you for
this with
sharing
us.
your experience with us.
Thanks. And can you
Uh,
just brief me with the brand? I mean, I was checking your Instagram profile, so if you can just give me a background.
Actually, yeah, so the collaboration part I'll be handling. So I will be taking your number from Anuja and give you a call.
Okay.
Then we can talk about the collaboration more. I'll give you a call today itself if you're free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
ITINE is basically a merchandising brand. We make travel gear, we make t-shirts, we make key tags, and this is all related to bikers. So we're catering to bikers' needs, travelers' needs. So we want to reach out to bikers and travelers like you to know their experiences.
Everyone's
Great,
experience.
great, great. That's nice.
So I have a one small request.
Mhm.
Could you send me few of your pictures from your rides? I'll send you a few suggestions as well. So if you could share a few pictures so that we can use it in our blog.
Sure, I'll send you it.
Cool. So thank you so much for doing this with us. It was a lovely conversation and had a lot of information from you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.